Good evening, I'm Lee Anderson. The Deschutes County Board of Commissioners met today discussing possible sites for a new landfill. Today's focus was on 3 possible locations by the Bend and Redmond airports. Blake Mayfield explains why commissioners will likely have to look elsewhere.
There are 12 sites on the list being considered for a new landfill by 2029, but there's opposition to several proposed sites. The locations by the airports may be protected by FAA regulations.
There's people that don't want a landfill in Deschutes County at all.
The Solid Waste Advisory Committee met with the Deschutes County Board of Commissioners Wednesday to brief them on 3 potential landfill sites. One is located at the county's Negus Waste Transfer Station near Redmond. 2 are east of Bend, near Rickard Road, and on property owned by the Central Oregon Irrigation District. All 3 are within 5 miles of the Bend or Redmond airport. Michelle Capture lives near Bend Airport.
They have a flight school there, they build airplanes there. It just doesn't seem like a good place to put a landfill. An area that could grow, could accommodate more homes in a time when we need housing in Bend.
More than 650 aircraft take off and land at the Bend Airport daily. Wildlife strikes are not an uncommon occurrence. Opponents believe a landfill will attract more birds.
Over the last several years, there have been several bird strikes, and that can be end quite badly.
In January 2006, the FAA initiated an advisory circular which recommends against, but does not mandate, the construction of a landfill within a 5-mile radius of a public airport because of concerns about wildlife strikes.
And I've been very clear with both the county and the local residents that it is not in the best interest of the airport and its users to establish a landfill within 5 miles of the airport. 5 miles within an airport would be an incompatible land use.
The director of the Solid Waste Advisory Committee says SWAC has been in contact with the FAA throughout this entire process.
We were advised of a circular that had a 6-mile restriction. Ultimately, that did not apply. And at the time, they advised us of this other advisory that had the 5-mile recommendation. And at that time, they said, please reach out to us in the airports when you get to a point where you have sites identified.
Emotions are high during the selection process, but the county knows the landfill is a necessity.
It's going to be charged at times with a lot of passion, and it's the process we'll have to go through. Our waste is not going to go away.
It will make me leave the county, absolutely.
The Deschutes County Board of Commissioners and Solid Waste Advisory Committee will hold a special meeting on Tuesday, February 7th to decide whether to move forward with the 3 proposed locations. Blake Mayfield, News Channel 21.